Sorry I'm late. Action economy.
Hi, I'm Austin. This is Late Starters.
Why did you say it like a baby that had misbehaved in a sitcom?
I didn't gotta be. Ain't I a stinker?
That's Austin.
Because Austin is a baby in a sitcom that's misbehaving.
Right. You're
What the
right.
fuck
That was
you
very
guys thought it was?
It's just a little baby smoking a cigar in a crib.
It's like the baby from Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Come on, Roger. My go-to accent is a New York accent.
Yeah.
Is
Shit.
it?
No.
What is it?
I'd
I
say
don't-
Southern.
That's my accent.
That's the one you go to, though, right?
It's just here.
Like when default. I don't have to go anywhere to get to this one. It's here with me always.
Shit.
What?
Recap.
Yeah, I knew that. I could see that one a mile away, Austin.
Chonks, I want to send another message to Nova, but I don't think anything has happened.
Million.
Yeah, that did okay. All right, hang on. Let's see. Victor is going on a date with Becca after work.
Million.
So that's cool. TBD. Look good? Any
Million.
grammar mistakes? All right, sweet. Okay. So like that's pretty much it, right?
Million.
Oh, right. No, you're right. I totally forgot about Marceau and how he was being so mean to Ford. And then Ford was like, oh, this guy's always leaving me in his dust, but he's not because Marceau totally just wants to be Ford. Okay, hang on. How can I type that? Marceau, parentheses, is a jerk, close parentheses,
Million.
just wants to be... No, wait, would that go in the parentheses? Yeah, it still would. Just wants to be Ford, comma. Also, Ford sad? Question mark? TBD. So yeah, send on that one. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, right? Wait, no. Oh, spoons, you're totally right. You are totally right. I forgot about the coffee thing entirely. Okay. Also, had 11 coffees. Have you heard about the barista's dozen? Question mark, TBD, comma, backspace. No, delete all of that. Do you know what a barista's dozen is? It's 11 and one for the barista, which is kind of like a baker's dozen, but inverse. TBD. All right, send. Perfect. We've made the perfect messages. This is why I need you guys here. So that's like pretty much it, right?
Million.
Why did we go to the post office? What? Oh, that's right. Dr. B sent us stuff to increase stats of our Pokemon. And then, oh man, and then there was that Growlithe that was at that bar. Do you remember that? We went to that bar because they had really good spaghetti. I mean, who doesn't love spaghetti? Spaghetti's great. I love spaghetti. And then Victor was gonna go off on his date while Ford and I got spaghetti. How? Okay, hang on. Which part does Nova need to know about though?
Million.
Got really good spaghetti! Exclamation point. TBD. Send. All right, I think Nova's caught up now. That's pretty much it. Right? Right?
Million.
Victor,
Oh, God.
you finish your shower. What do? the water's glistening off of your dripping wet hair as you look in the mirror,
Whoa. Thirsty.
readying yourself for what's to come.
Austin did learn what smut is. Oh boy. Yeah. Up until the very last second that he has to leave, Victor's like obsessively like fixing his hair and making sure he looks okay and smells okay, and puts on probably his cleanest t-shirt that he has because he probably doesn't have anything nice. And he puts on his new shoes from Dr. B, and he tries to leave the bathroom, and then he goes back in, and then he leaves and goes back in a couple times as he's gearing up, and then finally he comes out to find Calynn and Ford for a last check over before he goes.
Okay. So please let me have this moment. As Victor is walking to the bar, because that's where he knows that Calynn and Ford are. Right when he gets to the door, a meatball comes flying out the door and goes right past him. And then he turns, and the next thing he sees is Ford giving Calynn $5 because he just lost the bet.
So meatball lands next to you.
Oh my gosh. Really, you guys?
I didn't think she could do it either. But it was wild, too. It's like she didn't even use a fork.
I didn't even try to do it.
I could see how it could cause chaos in the whole neighborhood.
Brah! Spoons looks at Ford and Calynn, then looks back to Victor. Brah! Brah!
Yeah, exactly. It's like a magic trick.
Hey, brah. He gestures to Victor and like up and down.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. No, Victor, you look
Oh,
fantastic.
Yeah, Victor, you look great.
I think I just probably look a little cleaner than I was ordinarily, but you know, that goes a long way, right?
Yeah, and you did your hair different.
Oh,
And you have cool shoes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Positive attitude. All right. I can do this. Probably.
I mean, definitely. You can definitely do this. At least once.
Yeah. It's just yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go, and it's gonna be great, and good vibes, right? Good vibes.
No extra worries. Only baseline worries.
Okay. I got it. Wish me luck.
Nah, you don't need it.
Okay. Wish me.
Good date.
There you go. All right. Bye. He'll turn and kind of duck waddle towards the museum.
As you all see Victor duck waddle away from the bar, you kind of turn back to each other and notice that the Machamp behind the bar is cleaning out a couple of glasses with his forearms. There is a Jigglypuff still standing on the shelves behind him menacingly. The inside of the bar is there's some patrons in here drinking, just hanging out.
Which ones?
Gregory, Fran Dresser, and Rico.
What do they look like?
Friends,
What about individually?
humans,
What are they wearing?
clothes,
What kind of clothes?
Austin will not play in this space.
party
This
clothes.
is a room.
What are party clothes?
Clothes you party in.
They're the clothes that you wear at a Sadie Hawkins dance.
Oh, so they're all from the 1950s. Got
Yeah,
it.
you
Got
get it. Fran Dresser has a pink dress on, and it's floofy. Rico's got a
I'm really mad that I don't have a dresser in my house named Fran Dresser.
I'm just imagining the dresser from Beauty and the Beast. Where, like every
Yep,
time it
same
talks,
brain.
it's like the
Why do we gotta do it?
Oh muscle.
Rico's wearing socks.
Is everyone else also wearing socks?
Who, Gregory? No, he's wearing flip-flops.
Is that allowed in a bar?
It's allowed. Here. This bar's pretty chill. They don't let
What
people
bar
under
have you
21.
been to where they require closed-toed shoes?
I don't know. I guess all of them, in a
Axe
way.
throwing. Axe throwing.
Yeah, axe throwing. I feel like if you're going to a bar and you're not wearing closed-toed shoes, you're asking for trouble.
As you say that, you see Gregory look around the bar. Anybody want some trouble?
That's a thing a man wearing flip-flops would say.
Rico says, shut up. This guy, he just had one too many. Don't pay attention to him.
One too many spaghettis.
He drinks like that. Get his ass some spaghetti and sober him out.
Get this guy some marinara. He's got to calm the fuck down.
Cha.
You want some spaghetti?
Million.
What? What's wrong with spaghetti?
Cha. Million, cha, million.
It's good.
Cha, million.
You could try some.
Cha, million. Cha, million, cha, million.
All right, we gotta go, Ford.
Cha.
But where are we going?
We're going to find the Growlithe.
Oh, okay. And then Ford takes his fork and his knife, and he tries to fling a meatball out the door, but it only goes like
Nope.
it only goes.
Nope. I basketball player it.
Oh, okay. I was on. What's the specific basketball player that you're referencing, Alex? What
Tim?
is his name?
Tim, what's the basketball player's name?
Kaycie, do you want to try?
Dikembe Mutombo.
That's it exactly.
No.
That's exactly what Calynn does is the then smacks the meatball.
I love the idea that Ford spent like 15 minutes lining up the shot trying to recreate this thing. And then Calynn just walks up out of nowhere and just slots it right down while heading out the door.
And as she like heads out the door and you're following her, Ford, you hear, ugh. Who threw this meatball at me? Somebody in here wants some trouble.
Ford does like a ugh, and then like walks a little faster out the door.
As you guys get out back, you see that there's only one person out here right now, and he's kind of just drinking by himself, but he looks to be having like not sad drinking by himself. He's having a good time.
Not sad drinking by himself.
He seems to be talking to himself, just having a good time. He's a dark-skinned man in an old lab coat with grease marks and other stains on it. And he's drinking wine. He's got some dreadlocks pulled back into a ponytail. And he will cheers to himself every now and then and take a drink.
Should we leave that guy here alone?
Oh, he looks like he's having a good time.
He's talking to himself.
Yeah, he's enjoying the conversation, though.
Is that the sort of parameters that we're trying to follow? Is if you enjoy the conversation with your own conscious mind, perhaps split into multiple different personalities?
Would you rather walk over and take that away from him?
I kind of would rather you walk over and take that away from him. If you're giving me options.
I'm not. And then starts walking.
All right.
Right. And then he stops for a second. He's like, damn it. Hey, buddy, you okay?
Huh?
Yeah, you all right?
Ain't no aliens in here, is there?
I don't. Looks at Calynn. I can't
Told
be
ya.
100%. I can't be 100% sure.
Well, as long as they ain't taking my stuff. And he takes another drink of his wine.
Well, me too, buddy. Me too.
I'll cheers to that.
What kind of stuff you have that aliens want it?
Everything.
What an alien would ask.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
List it out.
Are you an alien?
You have to tell him.
No.
It's entrapment.
Yeah, no, I would never lie about that. Definitely not.
He like straightens his glasses up and looks at you.
And I just turn and look at him like, no, she answers every question that way. I honestly think she's actually being serious. It just sounds that way. It sounds like she's being a smartass all the time.
So maybe she's not an alien, just maybe raised by aliens.
Looks at Calynn again.
Are you insulting my family?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean any slights.
Well, this is being fun.
Any slights. Any lights. Why are you staring at me?
Do you know what you mean?
No.
That Ford just looks at the guy and says, DVD, and then starts walking away.
Great anime.
What?
Oh, it's that one, the Dragon Ball?
That starts with a D.
No, it's the T.
I'm dyslexic.
Why did we come back here?
Oh, I'm going back there. I'm gonna go look for that Growlithe.
No, you want the growl? You looking for the Growlithe?
Hey, man, it's super rude to just listen to people's conversations when they're having private conversations.
I don't think you've ever had a private conversation. You literally yell everything.
That's not true. This is a normal speaking volume.
For who?
Me?
A crowd. He
A
says
crowd.
as he leans into Ford.
He high fives him.
All right, well, 3's a crowd. I'm getting out of here.
Cha. The Growlithe is here. It's underneath the tree laying down. But as you get a little bit closer to it, like not even close to it, like you're like a meatball's throw away and you see it has like a scowl on its face.
A meatball's throwaway.
Americans will use anything as a measuring system.
Calynn will kind of creep up to like where she like feels that kind of ranges of him about to like get up and leave, and she will just sit down on the ground.
It gets up and leaves.
No, Growlithe. No, wait, hang on, Growlithe. Hang on. Wait.
See, keeps
Hang on
taking
1
steps.
second.
It ignores you and goes around the break in the fence that it went through last time.
She's gonna follow it.
Well, as you go towards that way and go through the break that it went through, the guy at the bar says, "Hey, you're not gonna be messing with that Growlithe, are you?"
Messing with? No, I'm just gonna go talk to him.
Oh, okay. Just be nice to it. It's had a hard few weeks.
Tell me more.
Well, her trainer just went up and went missing. You know who probably got him?
Aliens.
Yeah, exactly. They steal everything else. Why wouldn't they steal Prescott?
Who?
Oh, that's Growly's trainer.
All right, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where did this trainer go missing?
I don't know. Somewhere out there by the mountain. He just went out there one day, said he wouldn't be long, and then we never saw him again. About a month or so.
And so you sent people to look for him.
Who, me?
You're the citizen of the town that is a steward of finding people.
No, I didn't send anybody.
Did you call Officer Jenny?
I think she went out there looking. I didn't call her, but she knows. I think the bar owner called her. Or that Growlithe. She comes here and the bar owner feeds her, and she even made that little shack over there for her. And you see there's like a makeshift shack for the Growlithe to sleep in. I don't know if it ain't here. It's normally out on the outskirts of town looking for where it last saw its trainer.
I think Calynn's just like, through this portion of the explanation, just like kind of going back there towards the Growlithe and just like dipping out of that conversation and just being like, hang on, Growlithe. Let's go try to find your trainer. Come on. You can come with me. We'll go look.
Yeah, you like catch back up to this Growlithe as it's like just walking down this like dirt road in the middle of the city, and it hears you, but it just doesn't pay attention and it keeps walking.
She'll just keep following it.
Ford, what are you doing as you see Calynn take off out of this little break in the fence?
I am talking to Calynn the entire time, and she is 100% not paying attention to me, but I'm super excited because I'm like, Calynn, we get to do an X-Files thing. We get to be like Mulder and Scully and go do an X-Files thing while Victor's on a date. This is awesome. This is so cool. We get to go search aliens. It's just like the TV show. Like just saying that stuff the entire time because he's really excited that he gets to go on an alien hunt now.
Ooh, that's exciting. But we'll cut back to Victor for now. You get to the Pewter City Museum and you see Becca has already changed and she wears this little black dress and a nice little clutch handbag with her. Her short hair is kind of pulled back over her ears on one side, and the dress sparkles as she just stands bow-legged waiting for you. That's what I see in anime pictures of girls. They stand bow-legged.
Wait.
Yeah, it's just like this dramatic reveal, and then she bow-legged.
She walks all funky.
She's got rickets.
Okay, so
Oh no! Pigeon toed.
What animes are you watching? Also,
They're all horse related, every single one. She strolled into that date like it was high noon at the OK Corral.
She's just standing there regular. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow, you look so nice.
Oh, you too.
I feel a little underdressed, but
No.
No, you look so good. Yeah.
I love this shirt. And she like grabs it and kind of feels it.
Oh, it's
Is it new?
cool. Thanks. Sorta. It's So, how was work?
Oh, it was. I loved it. I love to see all the people that come here for the first time and see all the fossils and just learn about the Pokemon that were here millions of years ago.
That must be really, really cool. Do you like walk them around and give them tours and?
Oh, I wish I was a tour guide. That's my next step, I think, if I stay with the museum. But right now, I just greet people at the door and take admissions.
You do a great job of it.
Thank you. So, what were you thinking? Are you hungry?
Yeah, maybe we could eat and then walk and get ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
I love ice cream.
Sweet.
I know this place called the Onyx Embrace. They have amazing pasta.
I love pasta. I've been like really weirdly craving spaghetti lately, so
They have some of the best spaghetti.
cool. He'll awkwardly offer his arm to her.
Oh, she like wraps her arm through it and walks with you. So how was your day, Victor?
Yeah, pretty darn good. There was the battle which you saw, and there was I don't know, a bit of a ego boost, I guess. And then we got coffee afterwards, and there was I don't know, it's just a good day.
So how do you know that guy that you battled with?
He's just a kid. We kind of started our journeys at the same time, and just keep running into each other on the trail. And he's just, I don't know, he's just a kid. I don't really know him.
He seemed like a jerk, even if he was a kid.
Yeah, like kids are supposed to be like, nice. Like they don't,
Mm-hmm.
why are they so mean?
They're dumb parents, probably.
Yeah. Raised them wrong. I don't know.
You guys walk for a little bit and get to this restaurant that has, like, the marquee, like, above the building says the Onyx Embrace, and then there's an onyx wrapped up on a plate, like in like a little spiral, like noodles underneath it. Grandpa and me come here to celebrate things all the time. It's like our tradition.
Sweet. Like what?
Oh, like when he retired, when I got the job at the Pewter City Museum. We celebrate my mom's birthday and the accomplishments that she had in her career. You know, she uncovered the last old amber that was found here over 15 years ago.
Wow. So is she an archaeologist, or?
She was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's been about 10 years now, I'd say. One day she just went out on a site and just never came home.
Oh, jeez. So, you must not have had any, like, closure or anything.
No, a lot of people said, knowing her, she wouldn't have just done that. And I agree that she wouldn't have. But they want me to believe that she's gone. And I just can't. Like, not gone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Victor will kind of, like, reach for her hand and then kind of, like, pull himself back a little bit and just be like, oh, I'm sorry. But your grandpa seems nice, right?
Yeah, he's a little bit off his rocker, but
yeah,
I like him.
And what about your dad or other parent?
Dad, he's been gone as long as I can remember. Never met him. Didn't really ask much about him either.
Kind of have that in common, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Complicated family.
Did you live with your mom? Your dad?
No, I never knew my dad. And I live with my grandma. My grandpa, he passed away a few years ago too, so.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I mean, that's sorry if I'm bringing the mood down a
No,
little
I
bit.
feel like I did that at first. I'm sorry.
No, it's...
You know, it's really cool that you helped save the city. This isn't even your city. You didn't have to come back here, but you did.
I mean, it was kind of an accident, but also, you know, like, there's people here, and I don't know, you're here, and I want to make sure everything was okay, and my friends did most of the heavy lifting anyway. They're really cool.
You see her, like, as you say, and she, like, looks away, but you can tell she's, like, blushing. And she looks back and she says, no, I saw the way you battled today. I'm sure you handled yourself pretty well.
I did get a guy in a chokehold once.
Oh, a chokehold?
Yeah, it was just Ford. We were doing a bit, but...
Oh. Still, Ford seems pretty strong. If you were able to get him in a chokehold, that's impressive.
He's, like, really good at wrestling and stuff. I kind of want to, like... And Calynn, like punches rocks and stuff and takes people down, and Nova was doing some cool stuff. I don't know, man. I was like, maybe I should... I don't know. I'm not really a violent person, but it's like, maybe I should learn how to fight, you know? Defend myself and people I care about. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot.
No, if that's what you want to do, I think that you should definitely do that. But if not, everybody has their own talents. Sometimes they just take a little bit longer to show up. I think you're Oh, go ahead.
No, go. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, no, I ruined it. I was just gonna ask, what do you do for fun?
Well, researching Pokemon, I love doing that. That's why I work at the Pewter City Museum. I also like to go hike on Route 3 or even run the trails there. I always enjoy like a nice cup of coffee in the morning, just watching the sunrise, seeing how all the Pokemon go about their day. Really just taking in the nature. That's what I love to do.
Victor kind of like turns away for a minute and just kind of does like a tiny fist pump like under the table.
Like you do that as she's like unfolding her napkin and she doesn't see it. And she looks at you and she says, you know, Victor, you're kind of an enigma.
I am?
Yeah, I hope this is the right word. You know, I think on one hand you saved the city, but on the other hand, and she like leans in, you stole that fossil. What's up with you, Victor?
You know, maybe my friends are having a bit of an influence on me. I got a little bad boy streak going. No, not really.
Yeah, that Calynn seems pretty mischievous.
Yeah, but she's really cool. They're both like, I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, and it's really nice to have people that like being around me. I don't know.
They're pretty smart if they like to be around you.
Blush.
It must be so fun running around Kanto. I've always wanted to see the resurrected fossil Pokemon in real life. And I've studied Kabuto and Ammonite, but I've never seen a real one of any of them. I'll take that back. I've seen Betsy and she's amazing, but I think about all of the new things that we could learn from having those the fossil Pokemon with us today. And I just think it needs to be more of a focus of ours.
Yeah, we can learn a lot from the past. I mean, do you ever thinking about traveling again?
I didn't for a while, but honestly, meeting you and seeing how great you do with your Pokemon and how your Spoons follows you around and loves you and how you beat that other trainer and you got to do amazing things and see a Zapdos from what I hear.
Yeah.
It's sounding better and better.
Yeah. I mean, I know you kind of got a thing going here with at the museum, but you know, it's an option, and you know, I wasn't sure I wanted to travel for a long time, and I don't know. I think I'm happy I went. So.
To be honest, part of the reason that I think I don't travel is because of the Pewter City Museum. Because I used to dream about collecting all the fossil Pokemon when I was a kid, but I got accepted into the junior archaeologist program, and that's just been my life ever since.
Well, there's got to be field work, right?
True, and maybe I can mix the two up. Maybe I can get some Pokemon and go on a journey and do field work while I'm out. That's a great idea, Victor.
You should be able to do everything you want to do. Because you're really cool, and I bet you'd be great at it.
Maybe if I had somebody to show me the ropes. She like looks down and then like looks back up towards you. Okay, look, I think I've been talking a lot about me this last little while, and what do you order to eat, Victor? She orders the spaghetti, obviously.
I think I'm also gonna get spaghetti. We're just gonna be spaghetti buddies.
They bring out the plates and it's like regular noodles and sauce, but the meatballs are arranged in an onyx stacked up on the top of the plate.
Oh my God.
And as she's eating, she says, Victor, what kind of hobbies do you have? Do you play any instruments?
No, I kind of do what you do. You know, I run. I like being out in nature, swimming, hiking. I think I like nature more than cities, honestly. It's just, I don't know. Cities are so unpredictable.
And the air in nature is way more fresh.
Oh my gosh, right?
And any instruments?
Not really. I used to dink around with a ukulele, but I haven't touched it in a while. It's just sitting under my bed.
I mean, I used to play the flute when I was younger too, and it hasn't seen the light of day in years. I only got really good at one tune.
Which one?
It was just this one that my grandpa taught me from long ago, decades. It supposedly wakes up some sleeping Pokemon or something like that.
Oh, that's useful.
I mean, maybe one day I can show you and you can dust off that ukulele as well.
Yeah, we'll start a band.
So what do you, as she takes like, slurps up a noodle. What do you want from your Pokemon journey?
That's a good question. I don't really know. I started off thinking maybe I should just battle and try to be the best fighter, and I don't know if that's really what I want. It just, you ever feel like everyone has expectations of you and you don't feel like you could achieve those, and if you even want to?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
People think that they know what they want for you sometimes and put unfair pressure on you. Pressure that you didn't agree to. And that does suck.
Yeah. I don't know. For now, I'm just journeying and experiencing new things and making some new Pokemon friends. Oh, my Caterpie evolved.
What?
After you left. It was so cool.
Leaf?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She's a Metapod.
When we get out of here, when we're done eating, you have to let me see her.
Yeah. It's a date.
Oh,
Well,
already. Second date.
yeah.
Check, please. The waiter brings over a check and Becca looks at you and she says, "Oh, you wanted ice cream, right?"
Sure. Yeah. If you want.
Their rocky road here is amazing.
Let's do it.
All right. A rocky road for the rocky road, right? 2 rocky roads. Yes, madam. He brings you back some ice cream to go.
Hell yeah. And I'm paying for this. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, you see her reach for her purse, like to pay.
Nope.
Oh, a gentleman. You guys walk. She takes you down Route 3. You guys are walking, just enjoying the night. You see some Pidgey in the air as the sun starts to set. They fly into the trees and the hoot come out. Yeah, the sun starts to set. You hear what sounds like Calynn in the distance talking. You can't make out what she's saying, and you hear Ford a little bit quieter behind that. After you guys walk and chat for a little bit, Becca will kind of sit down on this bench and kind of pat the bench next to her.
Yeah, I'll sit down. An appropriate distance away.
She looks at you and she says, "You know what, Victor? I'm glad you stole that fossil. Alive or gone, if possible, all Pokemon deserve to thrive. If there's any chance you can give that Pokemon another shot at this world, then I think you should do it." And as she says that, you hear, and not too far off of a distance, and then you feel a flash just go over your entire body. And as like everything unblurs, you're in the Pokemon Pewter City Museum, and a woman in the museum uniform is looking down at you while she's holding your hand. And she's walking, taking you through the different exhibits. And she says, "Look, Beck, this is my favorite one, an Aerodactyl. There have only been 4 of the Ambers with Aerodactyl's DNA found in Kanto so far. One of them by Ash Ketchum and another by Gold." And she lifts you up so you can see the massive Aerodactyl skeleton stretched out within the exhibit. Some people collect fossils and put them on display. Perfectly good Pokemon that can be revived if just taken to the correct facilities. Pokemon were put on this planet to thrive. Whatever could have taken such a powerful creature down is something that we should be aware of. Pokemon are creatures with souls. They deserve a chance, Becca. Part of that should fall on you, my sweet, sweet daughter. If you have the chance to help, or even give a Pokemon another shot at this world. She nods to an Ammonite fossil that sits in a glass exhibit. I think you should do it. And you blink as you hear, "Victor?" Becca's eyes search your face. "Where'd you go?"
I'm so sorry. Just got a little dizzy for a minute. Whew. Okay, sorry. I'm good. Not enough water. Where's that facility where you can like revive a Pokemon from a fossil?
Oh, Cinnabar Island, I believe.
Okay. You're right, Becca. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take that fossil there, and yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Victor, you have to come back and show me.
Of course I will.
And she like leans in to you on this bench and puts her head in the nook of your neck as you guys watch the night. You guys can catch more of me at CZ Drop all over all the socials. And if you like live plays, I run an Animorphs alternate universe TTRPG where a different group of idiot teenagers with the Death Wish gain the power to turn into any animal they can touch and go try to fight evil alien parasites that take over your brain and your life and your mom and your dad. And if you want to find all that, that's Dungeons and Dracon Beams. You can go to linktr.ee/CZ Drop. That's linktree/CZ Drop.
Hi, I'm Kaycie. I do podcasts like Animorphs Anonymous and Hearst Girls. I also draw stuff on Art Corner, which is every third Tuesday of the month on twitch.tv/CZDrop. And I also draw stuff in the form of my webcomic B-Side You, which is a gay romance webcomic that takes place in the early 2000s. That is free to read at bsideyoucomic.com. It's also on Tapas and Webtoons. It is less free to read, but you get early access pages and bonus pages at patreon.com/KCD Studios if you want to help support me making my dreams. If you want to find me everywhere else on the internet, you can go to linktr.ee/KCD Studios. All right, bye.
You can find me at horsegirls.club because I am learning how to become a horse girl. Spoiler, it's not going good. I'm not retaining a lot, but they're trying hard.
You can find me across the internet at Alex and Birds. If you go to linktr.ee/Alex and Birds, you can find a list of many of the things I do. Not all of them, but at least the regular things like Animorphs Anonymous, which we've done all sorts of Apple Grant properties. And if you go to twitch.tv/Animorphs Anonymous, you can find us making people read it for the first time and giving their opinions on it. notably at this time a swan named Emily. You never know who else we're going to convince to read it. Also, Horse Girls, horsegirls.club. You can find Tim there too. We're training to be a horse girl. It's going super well. He's retaining a lot. We also do Dungeons and Drakenbeams, which Austin is the GM of. We're idiot teens with a death wish. He said that already, but I'm letting you know we're really, really fucking dumb. Guys, we're real idiots. We keep rolling nat ones. Late starters, that's this one. Welcome, you found it. Congratulations. Also, surprise, we do Surprise Attack Book Club, which drops in a bunch of different feeds, and it's great. When does it drop? We can't tell you that. It's a frickin' surprise. Also, things like Guild of Granddaughters. Check it out.
If you want to help these 3 floundering, older than average trainers on their Pokemon journey, financially speaking, in exchange for goods and services, the form of character journals and stickers and I don't know what else, random shit that we do, you can go to the Late Starters Patreon. That's right, patreon.com/late starters. Come support our floundering trainers as they flounder their way through the Kanto region. Thanks in advance, buddy.
You can start late, but at least you're starting.